When it comes to thinking about Twitch streamers that dominate the platform, well, a few names come to mind. The two-time blockbuster 1993 to 94 champion. E-Rob's brother, PewDiePie, and the crust goblin himself, XQC. If we take a look at two of those streamers, XQC and Tyler1 both have a very unique pattern of their enunciation of words.
Cheeto.
Everyone remembers Tyler1's crazy stutter.
Later, bitch.
And the very cocky A's he would do back in 2016 on H1Z1.
Than me. Listen, buddy, hey, you need help getting up out of bed in the morning. Don't try to come at me. Hey, stop it, doctor. Stop that. Please. Please. Hey.
Just the personality of Tyler1 was enough to get people to come back to his stream because of the absolutely outrageous things he would say.
Fucking bad! You're bad! You are trash!
Now personally, I was around 15 at the time when I found out about him, and I can without a doubt say from watching him all that time and constantly being exposed to how he talked and said his words, that I tried to emulate Tyler1's speech patterns in real life, whether it be talking to friends or even at school. Those very nonchalant A's would be coming out my mouth every other sentence, and I slowly began to, in a sense, take his personality and his quirks for myself. It came to the point where my little brother had become so fed up with me that he called me out in front of a bunch of people to stop talking like Tyler1, for me to really take a second to actually realize what I was doing. My personality had totally been benched off to the side, and my pseudo Tyler1 personality was up front running things for months. Now, I might have been a weird 15-year-old looking for acceptance from my peers, which is totally possible because for the most part, I never really saw other people who were aware of Tyler1 do what I was doing, to that extreme at least, where every single sentence out my mouth had a little Tyler1 flair or like word enunciation. But this next streamer, I can 100% tell you that people copy his wordplay, his enunciations, and in some very odd cases, some streamers will totally rip his whole personality to a T.
Don't stop, you make me come. Boy next door.
XQC blew up playing everyone's favorite TF2 bite, Overwatch. Now I won't say XQC was a totally different person back then, but he was most definitely much tamer back in those League of Legends days compared to now. Something changed the second that man clicked launch on the Blizzard client, because his energy and just his personality was amplified by 200% from his shit talking.
I'm 4,600! Joe about to smurf at 44! You know how to carry! You just gotta play the game properly for the team, you fucking retarded!
His rages.
You wanna fucking go?
And just him speaking in general.
Stop, my Q is a short cooldown. Okay.
Once XQC sort of transferred over to a variety / Overwatch hybrid stream, that's when he really took off, and that's when I found out about him. I immediately took notice of how crazy his speech patterns were and how he presented himself. In short, watching an XQC stream was like watching a Tyler1 stream on crack. But in no way am I comparing their actual personalities. Although both of them can break the sound barrier with how loud they are and love talking that fat shit, they both have their own different ways of presenting themselves, like Tyler1's short man syndrome or XQC's just lack of any basic hygiene whatsoever. When watching an XQC stream, there are many components that if seen anywhere else, it'll throw you off and make you think, hey, doesn't XQC do that? The main thing he does that a lot of people try to emulate is the way his sentences are spoken. Extremely fast and stuttery, and quite hard to understand unless you're fluent in French Canadian. Here's a clip of a girl basically biting XQC's personality and speech patterns very accurately.
It's like a string in like a can, and he's talking to like a door, dude. No, it's not true, dude. Okay, I'm saying like a month of grinding. If I grinded for a month, I'd pop the fuck off on Genji, dude.
From what I can gather, his popularity has almost created a subgenre of Twitch for XQC-like streamers.
Hey, listen, dude. Listen, dude. We.
Almost if a music artist stole the flow of another, that can somewhat be compared to another streamer taking the personality of XQC for their own. Now, in no way am I comparing the talent of an actual music artist to a Twitch.television streamer. That was more for analogy purposes. This has just been an observation I've made after wasting hundreds of hours on this website. And I just want to not feel insane. So if anybody else has just done this in general, please let me know. Chalk it up to young impressionable kids watching their favorite streamer scream at the top of their lungs and then wanting to copy that because the funny man just slammed the fart. But even if that is the case, it's really telling how much influence a 6'5" Goliath and a Minecraft skeleton have on so many people. And as my man Charles Caleb Colton once said, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Hehehehe